Hello guys, welcome back to my channel which is Real Homeopathy. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and please share and give it a thumb like button which is given below. And today I'll be explaining you about dysmenorrhea and its homeopathic therapeutics. Okay, in the previous lecture I have explained you what is dysmenorrhea and its types. Okay, and today I'll be explaining about its homeopathic therapeutics. So let's begin. The first remedy here is Mesofuja. So Mesofuja, it is also called as Actia racemosa. So the main action, it is on uterus, ovaries and the muscular system. So it is also used in difficulty labor, which is due to rigid os. Whenever the os is rigid, in that time you can also think of this Mesofuja. So also it is helpful in strong labor like pains during menstrual discharge. Strong labor like pains. So again, one more keynote point here is illusion of mouse running under her chair. Very important to indicate the particular remedy. So mentally the patient is in depressed state. Sometimes even she thinks like I need to do a suicidal. She even get a suicidal tendency. Next, it is also used in dysmenorrhea. Suits for the spasmodic type of dysmenorrhea. So spasmodic type of this dysmenorrhea. So the pain is in the lower abdomen. So young unmarried females, you see this type of spasmodic dysmenorrhea in young unmarried females. Pain is in the lower abdomen. During menses, patient becomes hysterical or suffers from the epileptic spasms. So dysmenorrhea, it is associated with rheumatic pains. Then it is indicated with this Mesofuja remedy. Okay, there is soreness and stiffness of back. Soreness and stiffness of back and even neck, restless feeling in limbs, shooting and throbbing pain in head, followed by nausea and vomiting. There is shooting, throbbing pain in the head during dysmenorrhea, which is a painful menses. During that time there is nausea, vomiting, soreness and stiffness of back and neck. Modalities: aggravation is in the morning. Patient feels severe pain in the morning whenever it is cold, and during menses and during flow of that it is very severe. Amelioration is warmth and at rest. So this is all about Mesofuja, and they will be asking dysmenorrhea and its therapeutics in gynecology question for 5 marks and in therapeutics paper also. Okay, next remedy here we see is Cauliphyllum. So here the Cauliphyllum we see the Cauliphyllum remedy, it is a second one, acts specially on the uterus. Spasmodic pains which fly in all directions. Spasmodic kinds of pains here. Scanty, menses, dysmenorrhea. So this is very less menses you see. There is sharp, acrid and weakening leukorrhea due to congestion of the uterus with strong bearing down pains. There is sharp, acrid, weakening kind of leukorrhea with strong bearing down pains. Relaxes the rigidity of the os and it hastens labor. Relaxes the rigidity of the os as it was in the Mesofuja. It is even seen in the Cauliphyllum. There is cutting and throbbing pains on flexing the knees. On flexing the knees you will see there is a cutting and throbbing types of pains. Also, the patient complains of spasms of stomach along with indigestion, dyspepsia. Aggravation is in cold and open air. Amelioration is rest and warmth. This is all about Cauliphyllum. Next we will see Xanthoxylamide. So Xanthoxylamide, it is adapted to women of spare habits, nervous temperament and delicate organization. Nervous, delicate and spare habits. Chlorosis with severe swelling in face and legs. Dysmenorrhea, flow is too early and accomplished with pain and down, which radiates down the thighs and back. There is menstrual blood which is almost black, which comes in strings, and clots intermittent every other day. So in the 5 days of this menstrual days, she gets strings of black and clots which is intermittent every other day. Excellent remedy for pain during menses. There is pain agonizing along course of genitocrucal nerve. There is a pain along the nerves. Patient, so the pain which is there drives the patient distraction. It shoots down a low as knee, and no position relieves the pain here. Here it says shoots down low as knee. Till the knee the pain goes along the nerves until the knee, and no position relieves the pain for her. Okay, patient has desire to take long breath, very peculiar and indicating keynote of the Xanthoxylamide drug. So patient has desire to take long breath, like that, very long breath. Neurologic dysmenorrhea is treated by this remedy. So neuralgic dysmenorrhea is treated by the xanthoxylum. Shooting pains as if electric current. Sleep is disturbed due to pains. So aggravation and aberration is must, you have to write. So in aggravation, it is all positions, warmth, mental exertion. Amelioration is in open air. Positions, warmth, mental exertion, and amelioration is in open air. Next, the fourth remedy we see is Vibranum Opulus. So this remedy is helpful in spasmodic and membranous dysmenorrhea. Spasms and membranous dysmenorrhea. Menses are always scanty and last few hours. The menses is always in this Vibranum Opus remedy. The curl here is very less and last only few hours. Our menses is very less. Menses is offensive in nature and associated with severe leg cramps. There is severe leg cramps and offensiveness. There is bearing down pains in uterine region, tearing type of pain and shooting pain in ovarian region, excoriating leukorrhea with itching of genitals. Uterine complaint is with cramps in thighs. Calf is the keynote. There is cramps in thighs and calf, which is behind the calf region below the knee. Patient urges for frequent urination. So in Vibranum Opulus, you see aggravation is in lying, warm room and in morning time. Amelioration is in air and evening, and the patient is in air and evening. This is all about Vibranum Opus. Next remedy is Colostrum. So the Colostrum here is gripping and contacting, cutting type of pain, pinching pain in abdomen, forcing the patient to bend double for relief. Very peculiar note of this Colostrum. Patient has to bend double forward for her relief. Intestines feels as if being squeezed between stones and would burst. So here intestines feel as if it is squeezed between stones and would burst. Very peculiar feeling by the patient. So here there is a neuralgic pains along course of the nerves. Okay. Left-sided ovary is usually affected in Colostrum. It usually affects the left-sided. Pains better by hard pressure. I said here patient have to bend double for relief. So pressure ameliorates the complaints of the patient here. Pressure ameliorates and heat. So affected parts become numb with pricking pain and tingling sensation here. Prickling pain and tingling sensation. Next, there is dysmenorrhea with copious bleeding. There is pain with copious bleeding. Patient is thirsty, appetite is reduced, aversion is to food. Patient is thirsty, appetite is reduced, aversion is to food. Very peculiarity is intestines feels as if being squeezed between the stones and would burst. So this is the one important point here in Colostrum. And the patient would really like to bend double, which is forward for relief. Pressure ameliorates the complaints. Colicky pain in abdomen after eating, which sometimes results in nausea and vomiting. Left-sided sciatica, left-sided ovarian neuralgia. So aggravation, coming to aggravation, it is in evening, after anger, cold, and after eating. Where aversion is for food, so there is aggravation after eating. So after anger, okay, aggravation is for eating. So there is amelioration is for hot fermentation, which is for heat. So this is for aversion to food. So after eating, the patient will find that there is heart pressure amelioration, bending double amelioration, hot fermentation, which is for heat. It is amelioration. Okay, so this is it for today's class. The first remedy here I explained was about the Mesofuja. You need to write about the keynotes of the Mesofuja, and it is also called as Actiria racemosa. Next remedy was Cauliphyllum. Okay, relaxes the rigid os, and Xanthoxylamide. Dysmenorrhea, the flow is early and accomplished with pain down thighs, hand, and the back. Should write even about the menses, how the menses here is. In Xanthoxylamide, the menses is black in strings and clots. Excellent remedy for dysmenorrhea. Okay, and here there is a neuralgic dysmenorrhea, and here Vibranum Opulus, very much for spasmodic and membranous dysmenorrhea. This one was for neuralgic dysmenorrhea. This one is for spasmodic and membranous dysmenorrhea. Again, you have to write aggravation, amelioration, colostrum, ameliorations for bending double and pressure. So this was it for today's class. These are the 5 remedies, and again there are some more remedies, but these are the main ones which I have explained. And I just want to thank you all for watching my channel and subscribing to my channel and sharing with your friends. I just want to give a big thanks to you, all of you, for sharing it and for watching the channel. And if you have any doubts, please comment in the given section below, so that I can help you getting out in your doubts. Thank you.